Welcome to this reading. I am going to do a little energy update. Just lighting a candle. Oh, it smells so good. I'm going to do a little energy update on what is happening astrologically. I'm also going to do a tarot card reading. And I'm going to use this deck. And yeah, so I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what's happening in terms of the transits. So today we have the Sun squaring Neptune. So I wanted to talk about this because I woke up this morning like feeling this so intensely before I even realised it was happening, if that makes sense. So with this energy, you might sort of feel this sense of really wanting to come home and almost be like cozy, like not cozy because it's absolutely red hot, like in that, so it's not cozy in that way, but it's cozy in a kind of like wanting to be at home, wanting to nurture, wanting to take care of things. This is very signature Sun in Cancer sort of energy. So yeah, we've got that going on, but then it's also making a square to Neptune in Aries. So Neptune in Aries, when it's making a square to the Sun, can create this sort of tension between the Sun, which wants certainty, comfort, stability. This is all Sun in Cancer sort of signatures. And Neptune sort of creating a blurriness around it. So feeling kind of uncertain. So you might feel this tension between also being pulled to this larger vision, like something in you wanting to be birthed. I feel like I need to start pulling cards actually as I'm saying this. Something in you wanting to be birthed, being pulled towards a larger vision and not knowing what that vision is. This is the Neptune part. It's like trusting like something's trying to come through, but also wanting the certainty around that. So you might be feeling this energy today. So loads of dust is coming out these cards. That's not good, is it? Yeah, so that was something I was really feeling myself. I was kind of like, oh, I like kind of just want to be like comfy and cozy, but also like something in me is like being really pulled. This larger vision is like trying to take place. Can I get some cards on this particular energy, please? Oh, the Sun. I love that. So yeah, so there's a few, I'll get a little bit more. There's a few things that's coming through for me already. Yeah, like there is a sort of need to be grateful, actually, is what I'm getting with this as well. And celebrate. We just had the solstice. It's all about celebrating what is already here. So we are being asked to celebrate what is already here. We are being asked to maybe actually literally be in the sun. If you're in the UK, it's like 30 degrees where I am right now. It's so hot. And if you know anything about the UK, we don't get a lot of sun. So please tell me a little bit more about this. And there we go, thank you. Oh, interesting. We've got 10 of Swords reverse. So coming out of a victim mindset and being pulled towards something larger is what I'm getting. Like maybe for some of you, it sort of felt like you've been in a difficult place, right? You can see that. Can you see that? Sorry. There we go. So if you look at it upside down, like normally, maybe feeling really exhausted and coming out of this exhaustion now and feeling, I'm really getting this feeling pulled towards something larger because of this Neptune energy that we've got. Another transit we've also got today is Venus trining Saturn. So this energy, again, you might be really feeling this, is getting clear on your desires. And then just as I said that, Three of Pentacles came out. So something work related, something, it feels like maybe some kind of collaboration. You have a desire for some sort of collaboration, you have desire for some kind of work. Like it feels work oriented, career oriented, business oriented. That's really the and I wonder if this is connected to this larger vision that we're having or experiencing. So there's something here about desire, and I say that because Venus rules desire, pleasure, romance, beauty, and then it's making a trine, which is a supportive aspect to Saturn, and Saturn wants commitment. Saturn wants us to take responsibility. So the way I really read this in terms of the transit today, the Venus trine transit, Saturn transit, is we are being asked to take we are being asked to take responsibility for our desires. Now, I'm laughing because this is Six of Cups, and to me, Six of Cups in this other deck that I use all the time, which I didn't feel like using today, that is the card called Pleasure. So I've literally just been talking about that. The card is called Pleasure, the Six of Cups. So taking responsibility and committing to that which gives us pleasure. You might be feeling this energy today of wanting to take your desires more seriously, wanting to commit to something in some way. So this is really showing up for me as well, of like, I feel like I want to kind of like meet God, the universe, halfway by like showing up for something that I say that I want and making some kind of a commitment. So that could be something like for me, I really want to be very committed to my creative practice. What was that? Oh, we've got Four of Cups here. Yeah, something that's going to satisfy you. Yeah. Let me just keep going with my train of thought there. So this energy is really sort of asking us to, let me just feel into this for a second. It's like, it's not enough to just want something. We have to be responsible for our desires. So let's say, like, the example that's coming to my head is like, let's say you want to be able to retire early or something, you know, like have financial freedom when you're older. Then taking steps towards that. So it might be like, I'm going to put £100 a month, whatever amount a month, towards a sort of pension or savings account or some kind of a thing that you commit to regularly to actually like move towards that desire. But it's really like with Saturn here, it's like, how can we show up? How can we be responsible? Because our desires need us to show up for them. That's really the energy that I'm getting here. And also we're getting High Priestess, which I feel like is sort of speaking to trusting our intuitive nudges, like the things that don't always feel convenient. I think about this a lot. Desire is not convenient. Desire like often shows up as things that I'm like, I don't want to want that, but I want that. Yeah, let's talk about this a little bit. So this is again about the responsibility piece, is like, it's really important for us to actually honour what we truly want, even if it doesn't make sense, even if it feels like it's something that's really out of your reach. There is something that you want that you feel like, yeah, but that can't happen for me. This can be the thing about Saturn, is like being too realistic. And I think it's important to not kind of get into dismissing your desire because it doesn't feel realistic. That is not this signature, okay? It's a trine to Saturn, it's not a square to Saturn. Let's see what else wants to come through as I'm speaking here. So taking, okay, I know I'm repeating myself a lot, but taking responsibility for our desires, showing up for our desires. A few too many fell out there, so I'm just going to keep going with that. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles, showing up for the work. Can you see that? Sorry. The sun is so bright, it's like hard to see anything in this light. Yes, so there is something, right, there is really something here about the discipline. This is a Sun in Virgo card. Virgo is about showing up for the daily habits, the daily routines, towards the things that we say we want. And it feels like we're now in this place of like, okay, what is it that I could be doing more regularly? And commitment, you know, I've always had a really challenging relationship with commitment, in the sense that I don't think, or like consistency might be more accurate. I'm a manifesting generator. You might not know what that means, but that's it. My energy feels quite chaotic, so consistency can be a real struggle for me, and it's one of my lessons in this life. But what I have come to learn is that sometimes consistency is not doing the exact same things every single day. It can be showing up in various different ways. Like how we show up isn't always the same. Like, so let's say for example you want to like get fitter and stronger. It's not always like going to the gym doing the exact same routine. It can be for some people, but for me that doesn't really work. Like my structure and consistency needs a lot of flexibility. It needs to sort of feel like, you know what, today I just need to stretch. Okay, actually tomorrow I need to go for a walk. The day after that I want to go and lift weights. Like I need lots of variety, I need lots of flexibility, and I need to be able to trust what my intuition and my body is telling me, right? This is really the high priestess here. So just, I feel like someone needs to hear that it's not always, you know, a very strict thing. It can also require, like, have lots and lots of flexibility, and I think this is really important to say. Okay, so, and oh my gosh, these cards are really slippery. Right, let me just grab those for a second. Yeah, okay, this one's come out to me a couple of times. I'm actually going to take that one. We've got the Lovers here. There's something here about, like, this card is, I actually love this card. I'm obsessed with this card because this card is actually, it's often talked about in the context of romance, but I actually don't see this card like that at all. I see it more in the context of choices and values. So it's about understanding, oh my gosh, this is so perfect. Understanding the consequences of our choices. Understanding, so when we make a decision, this is like what this energy today is about. It's like deciding on things. Kind of, it's about, decide literally means to cut something off. So when we decide, we have to, when we say yes, we're saying no to other things. And it's about like understanding the consequences of our choices. So it's like, when we are committing to something, what are we also saying no to? And like owning and taking responsibility for that really feels like the vibe. Does that make sense? Like I feel like there's more to be said on this. It's like, I'll speak about this card a little bit more. This actually comes from the story about Venus. This is actually a Venus card, which is super interesting. It's like not it's known as the Gemini card, but in the story is about Venus and about her influence on a man who had all of these different choices, and he chose Venus, who is the planet of love, of romance, of beauty, in favor of all of these other things. So status, in favor of certainty, or what was it? I'm getting this a bit, sorry, I'm butchering this a little bit. But essentially the story is about a man choosing her and cutting all of his other choices off and dealing with the consequences of that. So there is something here about getting clear, what I'm trying to get to, getting clear on our values and what that means when we say yes to this. What are we saying no to? This is part of how we clarify what is actually important to us and what we're willing to sacrifice for what we want, and take responsibility. Yeah, that's it. What we're willing to sacrifice for what we want. So yes, you might want to, going back to the example of wanting to retire early and put money away each month, that might mean that you don't get to have takeaways that month, right? Like there's always like a consequence to your choice, but it's like, but I really, really want, no matter how inconvenient it is, I really want to retire early. So I'm the willingness to make those sacrifices. Oh, yeah, that was it, I think. I hope that was helpful. I know that was a lot. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know if this resonates for you. Are you feeling this as well? Are you feeling this kind of larger vision pulling you? Are you feeling maybe a little bit foggy? Don't force the answers right now because of this Neptune squaring the sun and like needing the certainty. Just kind of allow yourself to like bathe in the sort of what is important to me, what matters to me, and allow things to kind of unfold. But there is something here that we're going to be asked to take more responsibility. So I will leave it at that. I hope that was helpful. I love you. Mwah!